welcome to today's event.
Thank you very much.
So please introduce yourself to us.
I'm Dr. Shetima Ali. I'm the Managing Director of Sir Ahmadu Bello Memorial Foundation.
Okay. I've heard quite a bit about your foundation, and I would like to ask that in line with the goal for today's event, which is empowering the youth to do better for the society and for themselves, what has your foundation done in line with this mission?
Well, actually, as at last month, the Sir Ahmadu Bello Memorial Foundation had actually trained well over 3,000 youth, composing of, both young boys and young girls. And not only that, we have also gone to, well, let me tell you a little bit about the training program. Ours is, it takes about 6 weeks of, online training. Well, not hands-on training, not online training. And we also give them skills, acquisition training, practical ones, for about 3 months as well. And at the end of the day, we, give them certificates, and we have actually gone further to create, access to finance by, working with one of the, commercial banks in the country. And we have placed, substantial sums of money as cash guarantee, so that all those that we have trained will not be required, to show any certificates or any, assets for guaranteeing to have, access to money. So these are some of the few things that the foundation had done in relation to, the training, particularly of entrepreneurship, in supporting entrepreneurship, young people entrepreneurship in this country.
Okay, so let's talk about grants now.
Yeah.
We know grants are the whole concept behind giving grants.
Yeah.
Would you say that there's a sort of follow-up on these people that get these grants? Because sometimes you just see people who come, they win the prize money, and then you don't hear anything about their business anymore.
Well, what we did actually, we don't even term our own, financial access scheme as a grant. What we did was to go into an agreement with the commercial bank that any person that we have trained that, comes with a, bankable project would actually be, given a loan, which is going to be a commercial loan, but that commercial loan agreement is between us and the bank, because we are giving the banks, guarantees. But then, the banks also have a responsibility for monitoring, the loans they are giving out, and ensuring that they are only giving loans to people that can, that they think can perform. They have bankable projects that they think they can perform, and also that they think they can adequately monitor. So that is the difference. Normally, when you give, grants, cash grants to young people and so on, there are so many pitfalls in the business world. Some of them would genuinely fail because, they would have, taken so much risk or, assumed so much about the success of their businesses and go and put the money, and then after some time they, lose out. And some actually do not, have, the zeal actually even in the first place, but they are just there to collect the money, even though they probably would have, done so much in presentations and all these things and would have won the prize and so on. But at the end of it, discover that they just did that because they felt they could present anything and win, and they have won the money, and so they just disappear and squander the money. So these are some of the pitfalls. Of course, it's a learning, ground, and for each mistake that you do in giving out this kind of grants and people failing, you have to sharpen, how you go for the next one. So I think that is what we, all of us that are involved in this thing would have to do.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for talking to us. I hope you have a nice time at today's event.
Thank you very much.
Yes.